All right, welcome back to Law and Crime, everybody. So we are covering this live hearing that is happening downtown in federal court in Manhattan regarding Sean Diddy Combs. There was a hearing, short hearing between the prosecution, the defense, and the judge regarding evidence, regarding discovery in this case, and it seems it's progressing its way towards a May 5th, 2025 trial date, but...
What happens when the son of a famous music boss might have to pay a huge price for staying loyal to his family? That's exactly what has everyone in the music world really worried, as government lawyers want the worst punishment possible in the Diddy case. When Justin Combs walked into that courtroom, cameras caught something scary. A young man who might never get out of jail again. The charges are conspiracy, racketeering, and other accusations that could destroy not just one life, but a whole family name. What proof could be so bad that lawyers want him locked up for life? What did Justin really know about his dad's business? Stay tuned as we find out the shocking legal truth that could keep a father and son apart forever. Justin Combs, what's really happening with the law? Justin Dior Combs, who is now 30 years old, has found himself in the middle of lots of guessing after his father got arrested by the government in September 2024. While no official charges have been made against Justin as we make this video, legal experts say that government RICO investigations often grow to include family members who helped with business stuff. During the March 25, 2024 FBI raids on Diddy's houses, Justin was at the Los Angeles mansion when government agents came with their search papers. People are asking what government investigators might have found about Justin's part in his father's business during those big searches. The government charges against Diddy cover activities from 2008 until now, a time that includes Justin growing from a teenager to an adult and getting more involved in bad boy entertainment business. Legal experts wonder if this timeline could be important for understanding if family members might get in trouble. Government RICO laws let prosecutors charge anyone who took part in a criminal business, no matter how they're related to the main person being charged. This could mean that family loyalty doesn't protect you legally when government investigators think someone helped with supposed criminal activities. One has to wonder what proof government agents might have collected during their raids that could possibly get Justin in trouble with the supposed criminal business. The situation makes people guess about whether his help with family business could lead to separate government charges. The father-son relationship is complicated. Sean Diddy Combs and his oldest son Justin have kept a publicly close relationship throughout Justin's life, with Diddy often showing pride in his son's achievements and potential. Their bond has been shown through social media posts, public appearances, and family gatherings that show their tight relationship. Justin grew up surrounded by the wealth and success of his father's empire, going to expensive private schools and living a lifestyle that few could imagine. From childhood, he saw how the entertainment industry worked from the inside, meeting celebrities, music executives, and important people who often visited his father's homes and events. The relationship between father and son became more work-related as Justin got older, with Diddy involving him in different business ventures and entertainment industry activities. People are asking when and how deeply Justin became involved in the day-to-day parts of his father's business empire. Social media posts and public statements from both father and son show a relationship built on respect for each other and shared dreams. Diddy has often talked about his hopes for Justin's future and his desire to pass on business knowledge and opportunities to his children. Legal experts say that close family relationships can become complicated when government investigations involve accusations of criminal business. This could mean that family bonds might influence decisions about working with government authorities or staying loyal despite legal consequences. Justin's music career and artistic work. Unlike his father's amazing rise in the music industry, Justin Combs has taken a more modest approach to entertainment, focusing on personal growth and selective projects rather than seeking immediate fame. His musical efforts have included working with new artists and being involved in production projects connected to bad boy entertainment. Justin's approach to music shows a different generation's relationship with the industry, using social media platforms and digital ways to share music that weren't available during his father's early career. He has released several tracks and worked with various artists, though none have become mainstream hits. The creative process for Justin has involved working in professional recording studios, including the facilities at his father's properties. People are asking what activities might have been recorded during recording sessions and other creative work in these professional places. His musical style mixes modern hip-hop with R&B influences, showing both his father's legacy and his own artistic vision. While his output has been limited compared to established artists, his work shows real musical talent and understanding of production techniques. Legal experts wonder if Justin's involvement in music production and recording activities might be relevant to government investigations focusing on entertainment industry operations. The situation makes people guess about whether creative work could cross paths with business activities under government attention. Education and UCLA football career. Justin Combs got significant recognition during his time at UCLA, where he played defensive back for the Bruins football team from 2012 to 2015. His athletic scholarship to UCLA was notable not only for his football skills, but also because it created public discussion about wealthy families accepting need-based help. At UCLA, Justin studied sociology while keeping his commitment to football, showing the discipline and time management skills needed to balance schoolwork with Division I sports. His college experience gave him independence from his father's empire and the chance to build his own identity. The UCLA football program during Justin's time was highly competitive, requiring dedication and physical conditioning that shaped his character and work ethic. His teammates and coaches have spoken positively about his attitude and commitment to the team, regardless of his family's wealth and fame. Justin's college years also involved keeping relationships with fellow students and athletes who didn't know about or weren't impressed by his family connections. This experience gave him perspective on life outside the entertainment industry bubble that had surrounded his childhood. People are asking how Justin's college experience and the relationships he built during those years might be relevant to understanding his character and decision-making processes. This could suggest that his time at UCLA gave him tools for independent thinking that might influence his current legal situation. Business ventures and family empire involvement. After graduating from UCLA in 2016, Justin became more involved in various parts of his father's business empire, taking on responsibilities that ranged from entertainment industry networking to involvement in bad boy entertainment operations. His role grew from occasional appearances to more substantial participation in business activities. Justin's business involvement included attending industry events, participating in meetings with entertainment executives, and contributing to strategic discussions about various ventures within the Combs family business portfolio. People are asking what level of operational knowledge he gained through this increasing involvement. The entertainment industry requires extensive networking and relationship building, activities that Justin participated in as part of his family's business operations. Legal experts wonder if his participation in industry networking could be relevant to government investigations examining entertainment industry connections. Financial records and business transactions often involve multiple family members in entertainment industry operations, particularly when businesses span multiple ventures and investments. This could suggest that Justin's business involvement might have created documentation that government investigators could find relevant. One has to wonder what specific business activities Justin participated in and whether any of those activities might be connected to the supposed criminal enterprise described in government charges against his father. The situation makes people guess about how much he was involved in business, social media presence, and public lifestyle. Justin Combs keeps an active social media presence that documents his lifestyle, travels, and social connections within the entertainment industry. His Instagram and other social media accounts provide insights into his daily activities, business relationships, and personal interests. The social media documentation of Justin's lifestyle includes posts from luxury locations, entertainment industry events, and family gatherings that show the wealthy lifestyle provided by his father's success. People are asking what these social media records might reveal about his activities and who he hangs out with. His social media presence also shows his involvement in various business and entertainment activities, including promotional posts for events and ventures connected to the family business empire. Legal experts say that social media records often become important evidence in government investigations. The public nature of Justin's lifestyle, documented through social media and entertainment industry appearances, creates a record of his activities and associations that government investigators could potentially analyze. This could suggest that public social media presence might give investigators insights into private business operations. One has to wonder what patterns government investigators might identify through analysis of social media records and whether these digital footprints could be relevant to understanding involvement in supposed criminal enterprise activities. The legal reality of RICO prosecutions. The Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act allows government prosecutors to charge anyone who participated in a criminal enterprise, making family relationships irrelevant to legal liability. This legal framework has been used to prosecute family members in organized crime cases for decades. Government RICO prosecutions focus on establishing the existence of a criminal enterprise and demonstrating that individuals participated in its operations regardless of their motivations or family connections. Legal precedents show that family loyalty is not a valid defense against RICO charges. The case of John Gotti Jr., who faced government RICO charges despite arguments that he was merely following his father's instructions, demonstrates how government prosecutors approach family-based criminal enterprises. Similar patterns have emerged in other high-profile cases involving entertainment industry figures. Government sentencing guidelines for RICO convictions are severe, with potential sentences ranging from 20 years to life imprisonment, depending on the underlying criminal activities. When RICO charges are combined with sex trafficking allegations, the potential penalties become even more severe. Legal experts say that government prosecutors often build RICO cases methodically, starting with primary defendants before expanding charges to include other enterprise participants. This could suggest that family members who participated in business operations could face their own government charges as investigations progress. Historical precedents in entertainment industry cases. The prosecution of R. Kelly provides a relevant example of how government investigators approach cases involving entertainment industry figures and their associates. Several individuals who helped Kelly's activities received substantial sentences, demonstrating how government prosecutors handle enablers and participants. The case of Keith Raniere and the Nexium organization shows how government prosecutors build cases against organizations that operate under legitimate business facades. Family members and close associates face their own charges based on their participation in organizational activities. Government investigations into entertainment industry criminal enterprises often reveal the involvement of multiple individuals who believe they were participating in legitimate business activities. These cases demonstrate how quickly legitimate business participation can become criminal liability under government statutes. Legal experts wonder if patterns from previous entertainment industry prosecutions might be relevant to understanding how government prosecutors could approach the Diddy case. The situation makes people guess about whether similar investigative and prosecution strategies might be used. The outcomes of previous cases involving entertainment industry criminal enterprises suggest that government prosecutors are willing to pursue charges against family members and associates when evidence supports allegations of participation in criminal activities. The psychology of family loyalty versus self-preservation. Criminal psychology research reveals that family members involved in criminal enterprises face intense psychological pressure when choosing between family loyalty and self-preservation. This pressure gets worse when government prosecutors offer cooperation agreements in exchange for testimony against family members. The psychological bond between parents and children often influences decision-making even when cooperation with government authorities might result in reduced sentences. Studies show that family loyalty can override rational self-interest, leading to decisions that result in longer prison sentences. Government prosecutors understand these family dynamics and often structure cooperation agreements to exploit the psychological pressure on family members. This could suggest that Justin might face similar psychological pressures if government investigators believe he has information relevant to their case. Legal experts say that the decision to cooperate with government authorities against family members requires overcoming deep psychological barriers related to loyalty, trust, and family identity. These decisions often have permanent consequences for family relationships, regardless of legal outcomes. People are asking how Justin might respond to potential government pressure if investigators believe he has knowledge relevant to their case against his father. The situation makes people guess about whether family loyalty might influence legal decisions that could affect his own future. Government investigation procedures and family members. Government investigators routinely examine the roles of family members when building cases against supposed criminal enterprises. This examination includes analysis of financial records, communication patterns, and operational involvement in business activities. The process of investigating family members involves reviewing bank records, travel patterns, communication logs, and any evidence of participation in activities relevant to the supposed criminal enterprise. Government agents are trained to identify patterns that might indicate knowing participation in criminal activities. Legal experts say that government investigators often spend months analyzing evidence related to family members before making charging decisions. This could suggest that Justin's activities and involvement in his father's business operations are likely under government scrutiny. The standard for charging family members under RICO statutes requires evidence of knowing participation in criminal enterprise activities. Though this participation can include seemingly legitimate business activities if they furthered criminal objectives. One has to wonder what evidence government investigators might have gathered regarding Justin's involvement in his father's business operations and whether this evidence might support potential criminal charges. The situation makes people guess about how much government scrutiny family members are under. The financial implications of government prosecution. Government prosecutions involving RICO charges often result in extensive asset forfeiture that can affect family members even when they are not criminally charged. The government's ability to seize assets derived from criminal activities can impact entire family financial structures. The forfeiture process allows government prosecutors to seize properties, bank accounts, investments, and other assets that can be connected to supposed criminal activities. This process can affect family members who received financial benefits from the supposed criminal enterprise. Legal experts say that government asset forfeiture can proceed independently of criminal prosecutions, meaning that family members might lose financial assets even if they are never charged with crimes. This could suggest that Justin's financial situation might be affected regardless of whether he faces criminal charges. The scope of government asset forfeiture in RICO cases often includes properties, vehicles, jewelry, and other luxury items that family members might have received as gifts or inheritances. People are asking how these forfeiture proceedings might affect Justin's lifestyle and financial security. Government prosecutors typically pursue aggressive asset forfeiture in entertainment industry cases, arguing that luxury lifestyles and expensive assets were derived from criminal activities. The situation makes people guess about how extensive forfeiture actions might affect the entire Combs family financial structure. Potential cooperation scenarios and plea agreements. Government prosecutors often offer cooperation agreements to family members who possess information relevant to criminal enterprise prosecutions. These agreements typically involve providing testimony against other enterprise members in exchange for reduced sentences or immunity from prosecution. The decision to accept a cooperation agreement requires family members to weigh the benefits of reduced legal exposure against the consequences of testifying against loved ones. Legal experts say that these decisions often have permanent effects on family relationships and personal identity. Cooperation agreements in RICO cases typically require complete honesty about all criminal activities known to the cooperating individual. This requirement can force family members to reveal information that might be damaging to other family members or business associates.